Well, hello to everybody here. It's Teresa Sanderson, as always. Very excited to connect with you. Here we are in the last week of Nurses Month 2024, and I have to tell you, it's been a great month. You know, the Nurses Feed Their Young first annual educational buffet has launched. If you're not a part of that yet, you definitely want to get in on that because there are 30 free contact hours for nurses just waiting for you at the Nifty Buffet. And you can find it at niftybuffet.com, NFTY buffet.com, and register. There's no gimmicks. You know, nobody's going to try and sell you anything. Just hop on in there, grab some contact hours. You know, this is our way at Nurses Feed Their Young of supporting you. Today, though, as we finish up Nurses Month, I want to talk about 5 unconventional reasons why I would choose to be a nurse even today, okay? And why do I say even today? I think it's because we all know that nursing is struggling, I think, right now more than ever. And even, you know, the general public is aware of our struggles at this point because staffing and all of these things have become such big issues. So, you know, I want to share with you first my personal story of why I went into nursing some 33 years ago, because at the time I was a music major. Okay, I was a voice and music major. I loved writing music. I loved singing. Just enough of a ham to really get into that, but the thing is, life happened, and as things would go, I fell in love, I got married, and I had my first child, right? So all of a sudden, instead of moving to Nashville and doing these things that had been part of my vision, kind of practicality kind of took over, and I had to figure out, you know, what am I going to do now? Because I deeply loved my family, my little boy, and everything, and but music in South Texas, where I was at the time, just wasn't going to be something I could do other than becoming a music teacher. And I really was not about teaching music. I wanted to write it, publish it, and do different things. So onward and upward. What I found, though, was that I was 30 miles from one of the best nursing schools in Texas. And I happened to get a position as a telemetry technician back in the day. And that was kind of my entry into the hospital setting. And I learned and I saw all these nurses who were working, and many of them had moved to the area to work at that particular hospital. They had experience working in, you know, different states all over the country, working in different environments. And for me, I just thought, well, this is interesting, right? Here's this career, it's professional, and it's very stable. The nurses did tell me, you know, nursing is stable. You'll always have a job. You can work in any state, you know, all of these things. And I thought, I think that could be for me. And so I shifted my life from being a music major and became a nurse through an associate degree RN program at the Victoria College. If anybody's listening from the Victoria College in Victoria, Texas, that's where I went to school and passed my boards, and I've never looked back. And the wonderful thing that happened for me was that I found it was very serendipitous that I landed in nursing. I fell in love with the profession. I fell in love with the job that I could do, taking care of others and nurturing others, and even as a nursing leader, supporting other nurses to elevate themselves in their practice. So anywho, that's why I came in, because I was looking for a stable career with financial stability, something I would never have to worry about, you know, can I find a job or anything like that? And I think you'd agree with me, that's still true today. For nurses anywhere, you can still find a job. Granted, we have some challenges, but let's look at a few other reasons that are kind of unconventional, not just the typical, oh, I just wanted to take care of people, or I knew from the time I was a little girl I wanted to be a nurse. What are some other reasons? Well, the first one, of course, career stability. We just talked about that one, just knowing that in these uncertain times when some business professionals are getting laid off, you know, from general business roles, nurses are still needed. We are very needed at the bedside in hospitals. We're needed in physicians' offices and a lot of different work environments, schools, home care, hospice, you name it, occupational health. There's all kinds of ways for us to secure employment. So career stability, even when the economy can be a little crazy, right? So that is one of the things that we can be thankful for as nurses. Portability and flexibility, again, that ability to be able to take our license, and if it's not a compact state, now with the license compact, the nurse license compact, it's very simple many times for us to work in one state or another, or even work in a couple of different states if we're doing telephonic nursing or something like that. But that has definitely given us increased portability and flexibility. And also, if states are not part of the compact, then we can always apply to those states to have our licensure recognized in that state. So it gives us some flexibility, to be able to change the course in our lives. Maybe we grew up in one space and we really long to see another part of the country, or maybe we have dear friends or family in a different part of the country and we would like to be closer to them. We have many options that allow us to be, portable. And then there's travel nursing, right? That really, if you just want to see the world, travel nursing is a great way to do that and kind of be have these working vacation type of things where you can enjoy the best of both worlds. We also have in nursing varied specializations and opportunities. That 1 degree in nursing, your RN degree, or, can really open doors to, do you want to work in orthopedics or neurology or labor and delivery or psych nursing or home care or hospice or, surgery, pre-op, post-op. Perioperative is its own thing. Right now, cannabis has been recognized as a new specialty, right? So I think we have, even oncology, there's so many different specialties that nurses can get into with 1 degree. And so even when we might feel like, gosh, my career is kind of hard to take, it's stressful, it's this, it's that, we at least have the opportunity to be able to flex from one position, one role, to learn something new that might be a better fit, might ease our strain, our stress, our burden, so that we can continue in the game for the long haul. Do you see what I mean? So we have a lot more opportunities that way than many other positions. Let's just face it, a lot of positions, you get a degree in a certain thing and you're kind of locked in. That's what you can do. So nursing has a lot of variability in our roles. We also have, as another reason to choose to become a nurse, emotional and intellectual fulfillment. Let's face it, when we take care of other people, when we help and support people and help them achieve their personal health goals and their personal goals, right? There is so much feel-good emotion going on in that. All those endorphins just come racing to the forefront, and we're feeling really good about the job that we have and the opportunity that we have to serve people. Granted, in times of short staffing, it's a little more challenging, but I know that in these times of great staffing shortage, many nurses are probably feeling the ultimate satisfaction in caring for people in ways that really just promote excellence in nursing and achieve wonderful patient outcomes in spite of the hardships. And so I know that happens every single day. And when you feel good about that, you have every right to. You need to own it and just be in the moment and celebrate yourself a little bit, because now more than ever, that's challenging to do. It does happen. It happens every day. Nurses are doing outstanding work every day and going above and beyond. And but when that happens and you have, that opportunity to feel good, it's okay to say, you know what, I did a good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. You deserve it. We see you. I see you. And you deserve that pat on the back. The next reason of why I would choose to become a nurse today is impact beyond borders. Wow, this is a whole other thing, but thinking about traveling the world and maybe even serving people in third world countries, underprivileged countries, poorly developed countries. Nurses have the opportunity to do things like travel nursing. They have the opportunity to participate in mission type trips. And that kind of thing is really wonderful. It's a great way to give back. And I absolutely love it. So I want you to think about, how as a nurse, if you're needing to get back to basics of why did you get into this, a mission trip may be something that's just what the doctor ordered to help you really connect with the people that we all want to serve, but in a very different way, in a very, very different way. So, reaching beyond borders and serving internationally is just another great way, or another great reason that I would choose to become a nurse today. And if any of these resonate with you, if any of these are why you chose to become a nurse, I would love to hear from you. I actually have a dear friend who, during Nurses Week, she took a group of nurses on a retreat to Dubai, and they were on a yacht, they were riding camels, they were doing all kinds of things. And, the beauty in that was that it was a nursing retreat. I love that. So, I think we have the opportunity to write our own ticket. And I think now more than ever, nurses are being called to speak up, step up, stand up, and ask for what we need, right? And what we want that's going to make a difference for us. So I want to thank you, first of all, for listening today. And I want to invite you to join the wait list for the Nurses Feed Their Young membership community that is coming here in the next couple of weeks. It's going to go live in mid-June. And I would love for you to just get on the wait list, because the Nifty community is going to be like no other. Here's where you're going to find support. You're going to find belonging. We're going to be doing some networking. We're going to be doing some leadership training and development, information about emotional intelligence. We're going to have just a plethora of experts who come in and support our Nurses Feed Their Young community, our member community. And so I want to invite you, just sign up on the wait list, get on the wait list. You're going to have access to additional continuing education courses. Remember, I already mentioned we're giving away 30, right? We're giving away 30 through Nurses Feed Their Young Educational Buffet, but when in the membership, there are going to be more. There's going to be even more, and you're going to have opportunity to interact with the presenters, which is going to be great and help you grow your skill set in areas where you would like to be exposed and learn more. So you're also going to get some great discounts at our Nurses Feed Their Young swag store. We've got t-shirts, mugs, all kinds of fun stuff. And but also, you'll be able to be a part of this supportive community that's going to grow a movement of nurses who are looking for change specifically in our culture and work environment, so that we can once and for all treat each other with kindness and respect. We can let go of incivility and bullying behaviors and step up to the plate as professionals, so that we can advocate for ourselves. So click the link below this video. You're going to learn more about the Nurses Feed Their Young membership, and I hope to see you there. Chat soon. Bye.